Figured while I'm out here spraying the Japanese beetles, I'll go after my Bermuda grass. In an earlier video, you saw what Bermuda looked like, how it was creeping back into my lawn. Back from last fall, I took my entire lawn inside the fence and reseeded and started all over with a tall fescue blend, and it looks great, rocking and rolling. And now all the things are starting to creep back into my lawn. One thing I definitely don't want is Bermuda grass. It is invasive, it comes all over and it just spreads, and it's hard to kill. And not only does it grow down into the ground, it grows up. It likes to crawl and spread. So you can see my fescue here, and then where this Bermuda is just coming in, and I don't like it. I want it to get out of here. So we're gonna use this BioAdvance really for home use, Bermuda control for lawns. They make some more, I think, potent herbicides that we can put on the ground to try to kill this. But I thought it'd be safer for me to try this instead of going for the good stuff. One bottle is supposed to go 5,000 square feet. That's approximately my whole backyard. So we're gonna have to move fast, working 10-foot increments here, or try to. I did get a second bottle just in case I need to reapply. After I do this, we'll work on all the clover, get it out of here. Bermuda's great if your whole lawn is Bermuda and that's what you're going for, or if you're a golf course, that works well too, but not in my yard. Not a fan. So in a few days we should see some yellowing starting to take shape of all this Bermuda that's underneath this fescue. Some reseeding in the fall there, you can see that. Bermuda grass control for lawns by BioAdvanced. Safe on fescue, we'll find out. And I'm trying to get rid of Bermuda. It says not for use on Bermuda. Well, if my whole backyard was Bermuda, then yeah, I would not want to put that on there. But I'm going for this, the after. It's that Bermuda creeping in. So, didn't take too long to put down. That was quick. I'll do a update in about a week or so. Hopefully we'll see some yellow Bermuda starting to die off in the yard, and check back with you then. So looky here, yesterday I applied the Bermuda killer, and look what we have here. Notice the color difference. It's a good day. Alright there. It's doing its thing. Looking down on the ground here, let's go through those spots where I know that Bermuda did exist. And there's definitely a lot of remnants of it. See right here. And it does look like right here we might have something. Yeah, it just broke off and came out of the ground. Super easy. You can actually see the runner. Check this out. Look at that booger. Man. So 3 weeks later, not super duper pumped with this. That's what I'm trying to avoid. See how that just doesn't match the rest. Common Bermuda. Go away. So I don't know, about 3 weeks out post application, I might be just far enough on the other side where I should have hit it with the second dose. Bermuda is something that can't really kill off unless you just want to smoke your entire yard every year. When you start to see it, you can try to control it, meaning you can, I don't know if tame's a good word, but you can try with putting some of these applications down. But it is very, very resistant, as you can tell. Look at that, just laughing at me. So there you go. Quick walk around in the yard, approximately 3 weeks later after application. So it means we'll come back and try something else. So let's wrap this up. Talking common Bermuda in the backyard, and after doing a little research, here's what I came up with, and based upon what short experience I've had with this trying to creep up in my lawn, I was looking for some extra ideas, extra ammo, if you will, to try to hold this back. So Bermuda actually came from Africa and not Bermuda. Thought that was interesting. The Bermuda grass is such a pain. It actually has a nickname, and it's called devil grass, and I can see why. It is expensive to remove, meaning this is going to take your time and your money. The idea, I think, for control is the concept of hurry up and wait. The formula that I put down recommends up to 7 applications spaced a month apart. And this is all just a means to control the silly stuff. However, you can't do more than 3 applications per year. So if you look at that, you can see that in one lawn season, you are not going to make this go away. So slow and steady is going to win this race. The Bio Advanced formula I had does contain the active ingredient that's recommended, but after reviewing the label, it looks like the percentage of it is really low compared to some of the other products I'll show you here in just a second. Bermuda can be controlled in tall fescue lawns. That's the lawn that I do have, and with herbicides that contain some of these big words here that I don't even think I want to try to pronounce, but phenoxyprop and fluazafop and tricloper. I have no idea how to say them, but while mixing those with a proper surfactant, so you take your herbicide and the surfactant that, if it's recommended, that pairs with it. The surfactant helps the herbicide actually stick to the blade of the grass, so it won't run off. Makes it work better, think it like that. So for example, the fluazafop pairs well with a non-ionic surfactant. And if you go with the phenoxyprop, you don't have to use one, from what I've read. There is a product called Pylex. They prefer to use a methylated seed oil, or an MSO, when you go to use it. Pylex looks promising. I've seen it online. I've seen other people use it online as well. But the cost, it costs a little more. So let's go ahead and check out some of these products. I've listed the active ingredient name. I'll show you on Amazon what retail name of the product is, and some prices that go with it. All right, so here I am at Amazon, and this is the product I put down in the backyard. You know, it turned some of the blades, some of the Bermuda yellow. I just don't think it killed it by any means in control. I don't even know if I can say that it controlled it after just one application. I think the downfall of this product was the active ingredient, which was one that's recommended. It was the phenoxyprop p-ethyl, but it only has 0.41% of this active ingredient. Whereas I'll show you some of the percentages of these other ones here in a second, and just gives you a really good idea of the difference. And honestly, I went with this one because it was the first time I tried, and it was cheaper, 20 bucks. Thought, what can it hurt? Sometimes you get what you pay for, and that might be the case. So here is the Bayer Acclaim herbicide. It does have the same active ingredient, the one I just showed you, the phenoxyprop p-ethyl. But notice this has 6.59% packed inside of this, whereas this one that I use only had 0.41. So a lot stronger is my guess. I've not used any of these I'm getting ready to show you. But I bet you this one might be more effective. However, you can see the price. I don't know, you might get what you pay for with this one as well. So that's the Bayer Acclaim product. Here's another one, the Fusilade, and this has the active ingredient of the fluazepop or fluazephope. Again, I have no idea how to really pronounce these words, but from what I read, this one would be a good target for your Bermuda that's creeping around in your yard. And you can see it's still kind of pricey at 83 bucks. The Claim Extra is 108, but when you're all out of options, you start trying. Here's one that's a little bit less, kind of in the middle, in between the upper end stuff and what I tried. This is the Teflon ester. This is using the tricloper, and again, a different active ingredient. At 60%, it looks like it packs quite the punch. So this might be one to try to rotate. Again, I don't know that you want to use the same herbicide over and over and over. It might be good to have a little regimen where you just kind of rotate these out over time. And last but not least, here is the Pilex. So this is the one I've seen some people use online. I have not tried that, obviously, at $340 a bottle. That's kind of prohibitive for maybe your residential weekend warrior backyard. But what I did see online, it looks like it's the stuff. It's strong. It'll actually bleach out your Bermuda grass, turn it white, and kill it off. Again, I think it's going to take multiple applications, but packs the punch. And finally, when you do find Bermuda growing in your lawn, you're looking for this post-emergence. I mean, it's already out there. You're trying to attack it or address it. This is a nice little chart found online. For my tall fescue, I could use these active ingredients. These are the active ingredients I talked about. Try to figure out how to pronounce, and showed you some examples of these items on Amazon just now. But here with the S, these would be the ones I could apply and try, and I will. I think I am actually going to try one. Might try that. Which one was it? The one that was the ester, the Teflon ester, and see what happens. You know, it's 55 bucks. If that doesn't get it, I guess I can always try to work my way up to the Fusilade, and if that doesn't get it, well, I'll just smoke the whole yard and start all over. But again, the phenoxyprop ethyl was that active ingredient in the Bio Advanced that I put down, and yeah, it didn't do a whole lot. To be honest with you, you saw some of the pictures there, but and again, always could be user error. So I hope this video kind of give you some ideas of just how strong Bermuda is and how persistent it can be. If you found something of use that you liked, feel free to give that thumbs up, the like, or share with others. As always, do good, be good, and share the good. I'll catch you next time.